Surprise Fury. Okay guys, I want to let you know I tried uploading a video yesterday. Did not upload for some reason, or it uploaded but it just went private. But we will be playing some NBA 2K16. If I am messing up my words a little bit, that's because I just got braces yesterday actually, and
yeah, 94.
And it's like I'm just getting used to them. But we're gonna be doing MYcarrier. I did kick out Aces. Did get kicked out of Aces.
And the Warriors next game.
We're gonna start.
I'm looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop.
I'm not that high of an overall. I don't play this that much.
Because if we lose focus for even a second,
but
they'll be up 20.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Show of my own.
I did kick out Aces, but I am starting a new game called Prize. I got a couple people in. Hold on, guys. It hurts. But I did have surgery a couple weeks ago. I'm doing good. I'm gonna be able to walk in a little bit, so you guys will see me walking. I will upload a vlog saying that I am walking now. So make sure you look out for that.
It's time for NBA
and this weekend, I'm gonna try my 4 days.
Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss to the New Orleans Pelicans.
It may have been the worst effort you'll see from them all season long. Even for a game they weren't supposed to win, it should not have been that bad.
Against a lesser team, that performance
3 people.
have been good enough, but play that way
Wow,
against
everybody,
a good
make
team,
sure you guys leave a
and you end
like
up
down
with an
below.
ugly
Make sure you
result that they had.
subscribe if you're new. And I'm not that high of an overall, like I keep saying. Games.
So Phoenix will get the first possession.
Okay, I got guard.
Vassili's checked in for Golden State. Here.
Turn down game volume. Is that better, Philip?
Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. The Phoenix Suns weren't terrible at home by any means last year. They ended up over 500, but Greg, they weren't quite dominant enough at home to get in the play.
That's a great point. I mean, they finished the year +3 in terms of wins at home. Not bad, but not good enough when you're talking about that Western Conference.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set, and it's Azili in at the 5. Here's Freak following the basket by Stephen Curry.
You know, when you talk about the Suns, their play at home sums up their season. When you are just above average in the West, you won't be in the playoffs. You've got to be really good at home.
Shut up.
That's not Martelli, man. That's me.
Oh, I'm trash. Well, the game volume's still not good. What? Okay, where is the game?
Make it in the West in the playoffs.
That free throw, no good.
Okay, I suck at free
And Phoenix had some turnover issues at home last year. But overall, and to drive this home, they just were okay here in this building, and that's not going to cut it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
Trying to make rebounds.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Land with a screen on Thompson. Freak. And the rejection by Azili.
But make sure you guys go check out Aces Flight. He's a good streamer. He'll be uploading streams. He'll be collabing with me this weekend. So
there's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now here's Freak to the paint. It's tipped. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Okay, guys.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim.
Nah,
Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Warren with the ball, covered by Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Spates checked in for Green. And so here is Golden State, following the miss by Freak, and that one's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
If he was on, I would loop.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Freak sets a screen for Knight. Clock at 6. Wide open. And Lure gets it to go.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
I wouldn't play in my career.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first.
My career's not good. I know his is.
Thompson against Knight.
I might just go to my part. I don't know about this.
Thompson up top. 43 points out last game. No good from Spates.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Horrible.
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach sets a standard, but players individually call out other players. You know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this, of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, you know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects? Look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Azili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Clark Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. It's incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
Okay, guys, I do suck, so.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Shot's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
How was it a technical? Hello.
Free throw good by Curry.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
I don't know how that goes. The technical,
Free throw good by Curry. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Here's Barnes, and he slams that one down.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Warren kicks to Freak. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Poked loose.
And keep shooting mid-range.
And now it's Knight running. He can go all the way. And he lays that one in. Knight's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
Falling out and pausing it.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Oh, splash. Splashing. Okay, I'll
goes up on the high post.
Hey, did you subscribe?
There's Freak. Uses the glass.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna accept it. Let me delete somebody. Okay, guys. There, I accepted your friend request. Did you splash gang in Avachi? Yeah, after this game I will.
To finish the layup.
Just lazy defense.
Yeah, I'll play with you in part. Yeah, we'll play some twos. Save and quit. I'm not that good. What overall are you? Yeah. Hey. So Splash Gang in Arachi. I want to make sure, have you subscribed? And I am not good, and I have not delivered to all, so I don't know. Oh yeah, we can play later. I'm sharing on my part right now. I'm only like, yeah. You can look at my stats right now. Like, I'm not good. I do not play this much, so. But make sure you're subscribed, Splash. Yeah, thank you, man. I just got the notification. We can play later with your overall. Dude, I'm only like a 57. But I'm gonna try to grind. See, you probably won't play with me right now. You won't play with me at all now. And you're probably unsubscribed, calling it. Saying it's not good. Also, I'm gonna look at something. Flash Gang, is that you? That's the one viewer of that Ace's Flight. Who's that you? Are you watching the stream?
Yo, I got next right here. Hey, I'm next. I'm in. Yo, I got next.
Who's watching the stream right now? Isaiah Spencer, yeah, you can add me. Have you subscribed? I'm on PlayStation 3 or 4, I hope. Because I have PlayStation 4, Isaiah. Or were you talking to Splash Game? 46 subscribers, 2 more subscribers. Okay, dude, I suck. Okay. Hold on. So there's my stats and there's my rep. I'm only rep 1. See, I told you, Splash Game. I don't play this game that much, so. With 12. What do you mean with 12? Or you suck. I know I suck. That's why I'm trying to grind. Dude, if you help me, if me and you play together, dude, me and you, like, what overall are you, Splash Game?
I'm next. I got next gen.
Splash Game.
Yo, let me get next. Yo, I got next gen.
Dude, let's play. Get your 90, dude, please. Because if I want to, you can do all the work. I'll just get assists. And then I can get, that's free easy money. Because I'm a good passer. I think I'm a playmaker.
I got next gen.
which, on your new account? Yeah, we can play on your new account. Whatever. Are you getting on right now?
Let's take them back.
Yeah. 94. As the preacher takes a cold pit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all it. Still call them up expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome.
Syndrome,
maybe you make a mistake.
Is that what your name is, the sorry word? Or you just send me a friend request?
Never ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru? Word? That's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of 3. Everybody now, 1.
Just send me a friend request on that account. We'll play some
Me and Preem, both names go together. Lot of frontin' like they ill. Word. I think it's time to move on to the next one.
We'll try to beat that 5 streak if nobody else beats it. Oh, if you get on right now, you can come join us. MYcarrier 247. Make sure you go check out Cries, Fury, P, capital P, lowercase y. No, capital P, lowercase r, capital Y, lowercase z. Or I'm not. And making sure you subscribe. Oh, come on, somebody is only at least. We can play them freeze.
Can't see it, I was manipulated. I had too little through the door. I had no choice in this. I was the friend she missed. She needed me.
Let's go. Alright guys, I'm not that big of an overall, so I'll just pass. You guys do all the work since you guys play higher overalls now. Is. Okay, yeah, we lost. Oh baby. I know we're gonna get heat. Okay? After this game. Are you getting on Splash Game? Because if you are, hold on. Oh crap. My teacher's so ready. But if you are getting on, oh god, I just got out rebounded. But if we do get on, maybe. How is that an illegal screen, bro? I know I'm lagging. I don't have the best internet at my mom's. when I'm with my dad's food. Listen to it. Yeah, that's fine, man. Please they keep getting me down and stuff. Because we got no good, man. Wagon don't stop me, bro. I play if I gotta play. Go in, boy. Give me that assist.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'll catch a tidy tummy.
Assist? Nope.
You make me sleep.
Ball.
I try and try, and I start to be sensible. And next time we'll talk it over, and we can start again.
Oh my god, I'm not even pressing the button to foul.
For you, I caught a lot of static.
Ball, bro, come on.
You think would happen next?
Bro, I'm leaving. I gotta leave.
What could it ever
Their
be?
internet was so bad. Splash Gaming, are you getting on?
To get away, it's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you.
Hold on, am I still up streaming?
You brought a
If
lot
you're
of money,
watching, tell me if I'm still streaming.
but me, I'm catching tidy tummy. And you make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away.
Am I still
It's
streaming?
time to
Hello?
get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over, and we can start again.
Hello?
For you, I caught a lot of static.
Everyone who's watching the stream right now, please tell me if we're
I would like it
still live.
automatic. Oh, what did you think would happen next? Oh, what could it ever be? So it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. Next time, let's talk about it. Or maybe start again. To think I used to pity you. To think I used to pity you. It's true. To think I used to pity you. To think I used to talk to you. It's true. Next time we can talk about it.
Are you guys gonna comment, please? I need to know if we're still live.
Start again. I couldn't tell you what
Hello, guys.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now.
Splash gang.
You know they'll be running and gunning.
Splash gang.
And Steph's going to do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
There's 25 seconds left.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Hold on, I gotta take one more pill. Alright, thank you, Philip.
From the first half of basketball, Suns trail by 15, and Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set, and it's Azili in at the 5 spot. Green kicks to Thompson. Plenty of space. Cannot hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Warriors on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you...
Okay, Curry, I like you, but no, we don't want to listen to you right now.
All right, let's get our heads on straight. This is not what these people came to see. We've got to talk about that first half. I'm going to start with our defense, and not because I'm happy with it. We've got to get tough, deny them all the easy chances they've been getting so far. I also love the work I've seen us.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands. We'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
A good quarter for Curry. Yes.
Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Freak in at point guard. Warren is out there with John Lure. Then there's Len, and it's Knight in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Thompson with the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Here's Teletovic is checked in for Phoenix. The Warriors also with a sub. Azili's checked in for Draymond Green. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results. And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Teletovic. Launches it. Suns keep it alive. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
I'm trying to
no question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Alex Len. 2 shots.
Everyone who's watching the stream right now, please, if it's either Splash or if it's Isaiah Spencer, make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure you leave a like on the stream if you haven't already subscribed.
Good on the second free throw. Well, what a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Freak kicks tonight. Pass to Freak. It's rebounded by Livingston. What a season for Alex Len last year. Livingston.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Thompson misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Okay. Free throws.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit.
Look, Lures checked in for Chandler. P.J. Tucker comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Booker. And Freak subbed in for Knight. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Azili. Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Warriors have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson.
And something that's been whispered about around the NBA is expansion. We know there are some markets that want desperately to have an NBA team. The NBA might not be at 30 teams for the foreseeable future.
Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Iguodala. And there's Goodwin on the assist from Tucker.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Thompson from long range. And another 3 for Golden State. There are markets in the U.S. that want an NBA team. Seattle, which has been a great NBA friend, has been trying to get a team back since the Sonics left for Oklahoma City.
Clearly, Seattle's the lead name domestically. The NBA has also talked about adding a European division. A lot of different options for expansion. Don't think any will be acted on anytime soon.
The drive by Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Out to the right wing. And the shot by Warren, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
The feed to Curry. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Green. Clock at 6. They double him with Freak. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Oh my gosh.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Here's Freak. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Curry kicks to Green. Passes it to Iguodala.
And one record that is going to be very hard for any player to ever match is the Iron Man streak. That record's held by AC Green as he played in 1,192 consecutive games. That kind of durability is going to be hard to match in the modern NBA. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Suns.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good from Freak. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 19-6 run. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Hello? Hello?
Here is Livingston. And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's Phoenix now. From deep three-point range. No good there. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
You gotta forget about that one.
Thank you everyone who's watching.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
Well, I'm just used to the
who's
game
watching,
by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch that fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
There was nothing they could do to slow him.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.
What a life, eh, freak? One minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom.
I'm just gonna skip that. You've probably already watched the storyline on somebody else's channel.
He has his bad rap.
VG.
And I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic.
Gonna skip that too, just because. Who's on my? If you guys can hear me, comment 1. Comment 1 if you can hear me. See, I can drain that. Who's all watching? Oh, there's 2 people. I'm just draining right now. Okay, I missed once I say I'm draining, but you all get it. Brooklyn Nets. Let's see if we can get this W.
Coming home, New York City, baby. I'll be honest, pretty excited.
Your name.
Mama, Pops, Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for them.
Even Aces.
Now I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right?
But if it's not
it's all good though.
Guys, please comment.
I've been waiting for this my entire life, and I'll be ready.
Are you watching me? Are you watching me? Who just joined the stream? Everyone who joined the stream, leave a comment down below so I know who you are. What's up, Aces Flight? What's up, Philip?
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays
Center.
Center.
Who else is with us right now?
Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip.
Aces.
They're still looking to settle into the new season, working on improving their record with each opportunity to try to pick up some wins.
You know, Kevin, this is a team that you would certainly not consider to be world beaters, but they certainly are better than what they've shown thus far. I mean, it'll be interesting to keep an eye on them the rest of the season because they've got the potential to make some improvement.
You know, they could.
Henry Sims has checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Ellington is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Setting the floor for the Suns. Freak in at point guard. Alex Len out there with John Lewis. Then there's Warren, and it's Knight in at the 2 spot. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Robinson dishes to Ellington. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
And when things started to go wrong for them in that game, boy, did they ever go wrong. They just could never get back on track in that game.
Greg, the problem to me was no consistency. Anytime they strung together a couple of baskets, they couldn't build on it.
Hold on, guys.
1:41 left in the first.
You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along for the first part of last season, treaded water, but after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
They set the screen. Here's Kilpatrick. They get the rebound. It's another look. The shot's good from Ellington.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And Brooklyn called for the foul.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Second team foul. On defense, Brooklyn. 8-point game. Len passes to Freak. And Lure kicks to Warren. Drills it from outside. Warren's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robinson down low. Lure's there. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. The Nets making a switch here. Jack's checked in. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Robinson sets a screen for Jack. Off the screen. Another shot. Here's Sims, and it's good. Off through contact.
One shot.
Don't get this.
Suns trail by 6. Setting the floor for the Suns. Freak, he's in at the point. E.J. Tucker is out there with Mirza Teletovic. And it's Chandler, and it's Booker in at the 2. There's the screen. Buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And just a solid start to the season for Teletovic last year. I mean, unfortunately, it came to a close prematurely as he was battling blood clots.
And it's Kilpatrick missing. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And here is Jack. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
Shot clock at 6. Kilpatrick passes to Bogdanovich. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Nets lead by 5. Well, for Teletovic, he got the clots in early December, and Clark, fortunately, he made a full recovery.
Yeah, good to see him back. You know, Bosch's blood clot battle was more publicized due to his stardom, but Teletovic went through the same thing. It's a real threat to an athlete, and hopefully it's well behind him and he doesn't have to run that race anymore.
All going up court. And Jack with the basket on the assist by Lopez. And it's a 7-point Nets lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
That is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
To the middle. Here's Jack. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jack's got 4 points in the quarter. There's a good screen, and they call an illegal screen here.
Let's see how the Suns have performed over the last few weeks. 7th in fast break points, 14th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
And they play at a nice tempo. I mean, you see their fast break points per game.
So make sure you guys, if you are watching this and you weren't watching the stream, make sure you guys leave a like down below. Make sure you subscribe. We are almost at 60 subscribers, road to 100. So guys, make sure you tell your friends. Make sure you tell everybody. Make sure you tell your family members. Make sure you tell your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, everybody, your dad. Make sure you tell them all to subscribe. So, peace from Mycarrier. Bye.